Welcome back to our last show of Good Morning KU for the semester. I'm Blake Ullman.
My name is Antonique Flemons.
Antonique, how was your weekend?
My weekend was filled with homework. Finals are around the corner, so it is time to get all that work done that you can get, and I was doing that. How was yours?
It was honestly pretty good. Had a work holiday party yesterday, but
Ooh, cute.
you know, today I'm all about the homework that
Right.
I didn't do yesterday because of the work holiday party. So
That's
you
fun.
know.
Did you have fun?
I did. I had a good time.
That's
Yeah,
good.
for sure. But do you have any finals routines that you've developed that really work for you?
That's a great question. Touch on a little bit of everything, like I feel like once a day. So like study just a little bit of everything and hopefully that you retain it. And talk to your teachers. Talking to my teachers to make sure that I can turn in any of my assignments that are a little bit later, making sure we're still on good graces with that. That's kind of all I got. Make sure I get to sleep, get my sleep in. Sleep is important.
Yeah.
You need to be prepared.
I definitely do that. My really only ritual
Yeah.
involves a lot of coffee.
Yeah?
So, but hasn't failed me yet. So I
No.
don't see any reason to change that up. But being that this week is stop week, so next week is finals week, but this is the final show for the semester.
I know.
You have any best moments that you remember?
Oh man, well, my teachers are fun. My professors in the J School are cool. The J School is amazing to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I spent a lot of time at Watson. What about you?
Watson's my go-to study spot, so
Yeah.
I'm definitely there all the time. It's not as crowded as some of the other libraries.
Let's not tell everybody because
Beautiful
they might start
building.
coming there.
Well, that's true. If you're looking for a study spot, I cannot recommend Anschutz Library more.
No,
So,
maybe. No. So, what else do you have planned this week? Or like, for like school-wise, what else are you doing?
this week I'm just trying to wrap up. I've got some projects. I gotta edit some video, write some papers, turn it in, and hopefully be done by stop day. I don't think I have any finals this year.
Oh, you're lucky.
I know,
That's super nice.
very much. But do you have any big plans for winter break?
No, get my life together and reevaluate and work. Yeah, we can have another semester like this semester, next semester. So, figuring it out.
Yeah.
Yes, and I
Yeah.
hope you do too. So, do good.
Yeah. No, for sure. I'm in the same boat exactly. So might go home to Wichita for a little bit. Always beautiful during the winter down there,
Nice.
I guess.
I heard that. So, I keep hearing about a KU Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
We did. I think it came out yesterday who we're playing for our little post-game or postseason championship type match.
So this is football.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And like, what's the bowl? What's the goal of the bowl?
Well, the goal of the bowl is always to win.
Well, yeah.
But then I think we get a trophy.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. So
There's gifts.
if I'm remembering correctly, I believe we got the bowl game in Arizona and we're playing UNLV.
Oh,
So
okay.
it should be a good game. I think we're up to it.
Oh, okay, fun.
But
How many? I heard they did good. So like, there's a possibility they could really win. Are this other team? Are they really good too? Did they have a good season? Is that what qualified them into this bowl?
I mean, they have to be good to get into the bowl, but I don't know how good they are.
Oh, okay.
I'm not a big follower of UNLV athletics, but
Okay.
you know. But yeah, so stay with us. We will be right back with the news after this short break.
Welcome back. I'm Antonique.
And I'm Blake. This is your Monday morning KU News Update. The 7-day ceasefire in the Middle East has ended. After a time of peace and the exchange of hostages and political prisoners, both Israel and Hamas resumed fighting on Sunday with conflict in the Gaza Strip. According to the BBC, more than 15,000 people have been killed in the past 2 months.
Former U.S. Secretary of State Harry Kissinger died last week at the age of 100. Kissinger was born in Germany, but he was the voice of the nation during the 1970s under President Nixon and Ford. Kissinger won the Nobel Peace Prize for his work during the end of the Vietnam War. After his political retirement, he stayed involved with various institutions and served as the chancellor at William and Mary College.
Former First Lady Rosalynn Carter also died recently at the age of 96. Both she and former President Jimmy Carter, who were married for 75 years, have been living under hospice care. Carter supported the Equal Rights Amendment for women's suffrage and was a groundbreaking supporter of treatment for mental health. President Carter said that his wife was also an equal partner in everything he'd ever accomplished.
The Lawrence School District has only been using GaggleWise's threat detective system for just a few weeks, but it got kicked on Friday at Free State High School. The system alerted administrators of potential threatening language in a student email, which led to an 8-minute lockdown at the high school. After a quick investigation, it was determined that the threat was unfounded and everything returned to normal.
A pro-Palestine group of students occupied Strong Hall one day last week to demand a statement from Chancellor Girard. This is the second protest in as many weeks by students who are also demanding change in how the university supports Israel. For additional information in reaction to the protests, please visit kansan.com.
The gifts continue to roll in from KU alumni. Topeka native Brad Garlinghouse was the student body president when he was a student. Now he is a donor of a $35 million gift to support the new Gateway District and upgrades to the football stadium. In the past, Garlinghouse has supported many programs across campus, including the KU Alumni Association and the School of Engineering.
For more in sports, we turn it over to Jagger.
Thanks, Blake. The men's basketball team capped off a busy weekend for KU sports with a 69-65 victory over UConn in Allen Fieldhouse. Kevin McCullough scored 21 points, but the hero of the game was KJ Adams. Adams scored 18 points, including 2 free throws with 2.4 seconds to go to seal the victory. Adams dedicated the game to his mother who died last week. After the game, Coach Self got emotional when talking about how proud he was of Adams and what he was going through last week.
But guys, this game belonged to one person. It's that dude right there. Can you imagine the stress he's been under? And for him to play for you guys the way he did tonight, knowing he's getting on a plane to go say goodbye tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Wow.
After the game, Adams flew home to Austin, Texas for his mother's funeral. Next up for the 7-1 Jayhawks is a home game tomorrow night against Kansas City. Tip-off is at 7 p.m. in Allen Fieldhouse. The women's basketball team lost another close game to a top-ranked team yesterday, falling 63-52 at Texas A&M. The Jayhawks are now just 3-4 overall, but hope the tough competition will pay dividends down the road. KU will host Houston Christian on Wednesday in Allen Fieldhouse. Tip-off is at 6:30 p.m. And the volleyball season finally ended on Friday night with a tough 5-set loss to Penn State. After losing the first and third sets, the Jayhawks dominated the Nittany Lions in the fourth set, setting up for a do-or-die fifth set to 15 points. After holding an 11-9 lead, KU gave up 2 Penn State kills to tie the match, and after 2 more even exchanges, the Nittany Lions won the match 15-13 on a service ace. KU will finish the season with a 24-6 mark. The indoor track and field season began this weekend with the Bob Tibbins Challenge. Multi-event athletes Lauren Heck and Alexander Jung won the pentathlon and the heptathlon events, and Ashton Barkdale set a new PR in the pole vault, clearing 18 feet and 1/2 inch. After winter break, KU will host the Kansas Triangular on January 12th. And yes, the football team now knows its final destination. KU will play UNLV in the Guaranteed Rate Bowl on December 26th. This will be the 14th bowl game for Kansas and the third meeting between the two schools. With the series tied at 1 each, UNLV is now 9-4, most recently losing to Boise State in the Mountain West Championship game. Kansas will play its bowl game without its now former offensive coordinator, Andy Kotolnicki, who took the same position at Penn State. That's it for sports in today's show. Thanks for watching us this semester, and be sure to tune in again at 3 p.m. for Good Evening KU.